Ready?
So let's see. So I'm gonna play against four different players because it takes a bit longer than just playing against one. So,
Oh, perfect. That sounds great.
so
Um, I'm like typing. Hold
no, that's
on.
fine.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can go ahead and we are live. We love to see it. Super happy to have you all here today. Thank you all for joining us. I'm here with Nadia, and she is streaming Magic of the Gathering gameplay. We're super happy to be here. Nadia, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone and talk a little bit about the game?
Um, all right.
Um,
Oh wow, I can. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm Nadia. Basically, I'm studying business administration. Um, I dig this game because it's very relaxed. I don't like to be very rushed in games and stuff. So
uh,
yes, if I like to, if I'm if I want to go to sleep and then I just play this game because it's really it gets you into that calm mood. It's nice.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you been playing this game? Like, when did you start playing it?
You'll.
Uh,
I think it was in 2014, maybe a bit earlier. Uh,
oh,
yeah. So I've
that's awesome.
basically unlocked or like a couple of decks already that I do like to play, but some of them, especially the ones with the mixed elements, I don't like to play them because I just think there's too many cards to focus on. Having like a straight up just plains or straight up those like trees and stuff, then it's easier to focus on what needs to be done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard of this game before, but it looks really interesting. Like, what are the cards like talking about too? Are they just magic cards? Are they cards like
Oh,
which ones have more power than others?
so
I
ba-
see that you're the puppet here in the lower left corner. I like that fancy name.
oh yeah,
Oh,
that really it fitted with my personality at the time when I started playing it. So yeah, so it just been staying the same. No. Oh, so okay, yeah, this is one thing. All these cards have abilities. So when this card comes into play, like everybody has to sacrifice a card from their I'm not very familiar with all of the terms, but I don't know if you can see
mhm.
my cursor as I'm pointing over
Yeah.
here. So basically, this is normally their attack. This is defense. As you can see, this guy's defense is really low, so he probably
Hmm.
won't attack um, unless he can either kill one of these two creatures. But he will not like attack me because it's gonna be useless losing so much
Right. Losing.
attack for just one card. So this card is my favorite.
That's awesome.
Especially along with this one, every time a creature enters the field, like I gain a life. So what I've learned was with the bots that as soon as you go over 20 health points, then they ignore you as if so and every time one of the creatures in my field enters, then this guy picks one attack, one defense. So that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
So
We
it
have someone who just joined. Andrew, he said he used to play Magic of the Gathering a long time ago. So I'm happy that we have someone else who's played the
uh
game who's tuning in.
welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's an old game. Like I haven't played the multiplayer because nobody else is playing it anymore. It's really sad. Cause
Yeah,
yeah, like I said, I think I told you the other day that you get used to how the bots react. Like you can kind of
right.
read into the coding just by yeah, just by playing with them.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
are these characters, do they have like special like abilities or anything that they get? once you play against them, or are they all just have the same level of compatibility?
Um,
Um,
well, like this,
like,
if I understand the question correctly, if you're talking about abilities and stuff, like let's say this is you get flying creatures, they'll like hover, and
mhm,
like these guys, they can attack flying creatures. So this guy, when someone dies, then he gets a +1 attack, +1 defense. This guy doesn't matter. I think this means that doesn't matter how much more defense I have than what his attack is. He still
mhm.
kills my creature no matter what he touches him. So
Oh wow.
yeah, they all basically come with their own abilities. This cat, like you can choose opponents' cards to discard at random from their hand, and
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's I'm like it's I love like older games that, not a lot of people play them, but they always have that little element of nostalgia whenever you play them. And I'm glad that we had someone here who's played it before. And
yeah,
I think this is the first time we've had a business administration student, I want to say, stream to the channel. So like do you want to talk a little bit? I know it's the start of a new term today. Do you want to talk a little bit about,
you
how your
know,
experience has been as
I
a
have
business admin student?
I have actually checked on my stuff today, and I'm really excited about this term because it's business
Yeah.
communication, and I was reading through the materials, and I just got happy because I didn't well, how can I say, last term was not really a subject that I enjoyed because just as a
Right.
personal preference. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm actually glad that I got into this subject. So yes, I don't know what to
Well,
say.
no, it's okay. I'm glad that you were able to have, now that the classes you're going to take this term are going to be a little better or think that you're more interested in. So I'm glad that you can at least do that now. And, what made you want to go into business administration, like in particular? Because we have computer science and health science
Yeah.
and like in an MEd program that's like our theme for the month. But, what made you want to do business administration?
So when I got into the university, it was actually accidental. Um,
Oh,
yes, I wanted to like pursue animation, if I can say.
wow.
Um, it just I took computer science at first,
Mhm.
so I'm trying to focus now.
Oh, no, it's okay. Take your time.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Let me just say this. So yeah, I stopped for a while. I put in leave of absence, just to rethink because I didn't really get along with computer science as it's already like
Mhm.
kind of difficult to learn a new language. Um,
Right,
yeah, so I just didn't find it as exciting as should be because I wanted to make
right,
games. So I thought, what if I can start a company where I can tell people to do my programming for me. So then, yeah, I kind of went over to business administration, and it also teaches us business management. So yeah, that's all
yeah.
nice.
And Yeah, I think like the skills you learn in business administration are really awesome. I got my degree in business administration, my bachelor's degree, not from UoPeople, but I do think that whenever I met anybody who was in business school, it just really helped you with like interview skills and learning how to, go about the job search and write your
Yeah,
resume, because those are things that, are important to any businessman or woman or person. So I think that business administration is something that kind of touches all aspects of, just
effective
school in general.
communication.
You have to know exactly, you have to talk well and know how to communicate with different people from different backgrounds,
Yeah,
especially since, today most business is international, or you at least have to work with people who are abroad at some point.
Yeah.
So it's awesome that you get to, have classes with other people who are in different countries. And do you guys like talk about like different business styles or anything? Have you had any classes so far where you guys got to talk about like different business cultures in other countries, or are you just learning the foundations of, business administration for now?
Well, the last subject that I had was multinational corporations.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. Okay. I learned a lot of things. I was very void or oblivious to my personal culture because it feels like we don't have any. Okay, but after
Hmm.
taking the subject, it was very enlightening. And yeah, sure, I'll use a lot of the information that I got there, in the future, if I do
Right.
happen to work in a company that, is multinational. So, ah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And I
Mm.
don't know if anyone, if you guys are just joining us and didn't see any of the promotional graphics. Nadia is a business administration student again, and she is from South Africa. Do you want to talk about South Africa? Like, I mean, how long have you been there? Do you want to stay there after you get your degree from UoPeople, or are you planning to, maybe travel somewhere else for business? What's your goal or your dream for your degree?
Hmm. That is a tough question. That's a really tough
Yeah,
question. Um, I don't really have.
I can ask.
Sorry.
I can ask the easier one. I thought I can ask the easier one.
Oh, well, I can try and touch base on each question.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, point number one. I don't really have much to say about South Africa.
yeah.
I have stayed here all my life. Um, yeah, and my dreams probably. Hmm. I don't know, probably start a company that might change lives one day. Like
That's
in
awesome.
some way, like I was thinking of also starting a non-profit organization, but that's gonna be like in 20 years from now, most probably at the rate things are going.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, things take time. Great things take time, especially. So I'm glad that you're at least trying to think ahead and think of some good things that you can do with your degree. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people, they do start businesses. And I think, entrepreneurship is something that's really awesome. You get to be your own boss and work your own hours. It is hard work, but I feel like earning your degree online is hard work too. You have to kind of motivate yourself and
Yes.
not procrastinate and push yourself to do things all the time. So I think that it's good practice for you, since you do want to think about starting your own business, you're
Well,
practicing those skills of now.
I do have my own business.
Oh,
Doing
that's,
marketing actually for. I've got only 3 clients at the moment, so I had to kind of get a second job. So
mhm.
yes, I actually took off work early just to be here. So
That's awesome. But I'm still glad that you already started. So now you already have a business in mind, or you've already had that business experience since you've started one before. That's
yes,
really awesome.
yeah. So I'll see how it goes and everything. I take life as a how do you put it? Step by step journey. Like you shouldn't plan too far ahead. You have to be realistic about your goals. Um,
Yeah,
um, yeah. So I kind of I have apparently it's my motto in life to say, hey, why the heck not? So
right.
yes,
Why not, honestly?
yeah. So I take things as they come to me because I realized something the other day. I don't want to get too much into it, but I've actually lived a pretty unique life. Like I can say something not a lot of people out there can say. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, and I think that was because of reasons that I, kind of just did it, just for the fun of it. And I went like on my own kind of journey. So,
Right.
Yes.
And I think everybody, everyone's educational journey is really unique. And I'm glad that you kind of took studying onto yourself because, learning online is not easy. Like you're not in a school building or going to a classroom with people, but you're still able to make connections and, find your own rhythm and flow of studying and learning, which is something that's really important because I don't think everyone learns the same. So look at that. You already won this round.
I
Manager.
was actually gonna lose. That
Oh,
that
you were? What happened?
yes.
What was the time?
Well, basically, what happened was that
What?
guy could have blocked both of my creatures that I was attacking him with, and then he could have just killed me. But for some reason, he just decided not to attack my second creature.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad he did it.
yeah, that was really stupid. Like that's why I wish to one day like play against someone again. 'Cause this bots, they just let me win.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. If anybody is interested, I know we had somebody who was just on the or just on the live stream earlier who said that they used to play this game. So if there's anyone who would be interested in joining our esports Discord, we have an esports Discord for people at UoPeople who are interested in, or out of UoPeople who are interested in gaming in general. Gaming is something that's really important to a lot of students. A lot of people are interested in it. It helps with cognitive abilities and stress management and a lot of other great things. So, if you're interested in joining, I will drop the link to the Your People Esports Discord in the live stream chat.
It also helps with strategic planning. You know, at work today, there was a client that came in and he offered to play chess with me. So
Do you know how to play chess? Because I do not. I'm not gonna lie.
I love to play chess, but I won't beat anyone in a game.
We all know our strengths. I think that's a really good skill to have.
Yeah, because I think strategic planning is it's a very important um, thing to do no matter what you do. Okay, like
Right.
I'm the kind of person I've always got plan A, plan B, and plan C, sometimes
Right.
plan D. So I'm always prepared to when something goes wrong or either something goes right, and then we just go to the next plan. So I've got my long-term goals, short-term goals, and my medium goals. That's what they called it in principles of management. That was the first subject I took for um, business administration. I didn't
Mhm.
do so well because I it was very unexpected work. I didn't know what to expect, so but I got 81% for my previous
Ooh,
subject. That's pretty nice.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's better than, what you were expecting for sure. That
Yeah.
means you worked for it.
Mm. I always work for 80%, I think I had 94% for emotional intelligence, which was nice.
That's awesome.
I don't remember all of them now, but I
Right.
know. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
See,
no. Okay.
this guy, he's got a lot of cards in his deck that like will take creature cards and put them back onto the deck. So that creature I was playing earlier, that champion guy,
Mhm.
every time you put a creature down, then it gets +1/+1 defense and attack. So when it goes back into the deck, you lose all of that. Ah, and he's also got a this one. Target player discards a card. So if I have three awesome cards in my hand and they do that, then I'm like, ah, I don't want to lose either of them. So,
Right. Got to take your losses.
well,
Oh, we have
so,
someone joining
uh,
us, Don. Thanks for joining the iconic. Happy to have you here.
uh, so I was
We're here playing The
uh,
Gathering. We have another person, just more people joining us right now who are watching. And do you want to introduce yourself again, Nadia, for anyone who might be joining us now, who might have missed the introduction at the beginning?
Okay, okay. So I'm Nadia. Welcome, welcome. I'm studying at the University of the People, as probably obvious. Studying business administration, and yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Oh no, that's perfect introduction.
Okay.
And some people might have heard of Magic of the Gathering, or you might not have, which is fine. But this is just another game that we are playing for our esports live streams. If you haven't seen any of our other ones, there is a whole playlist that you can check out with some of our other students who are streaming to our YouTube channel. This is esports is something that a lot of people are interested in, video games as well. And there are a lot of cognitive benefits to those as well. You can check out one of our videos on our YouTube channel that talks about it. So I'm happy that you're all able to be here joining us today. The Iconic, he is also a business administration student at UoPeople. So
That's
happy to see some business administration students tuned in for this live stream. Um, Caveman said that chess is easy to learn but tough to strategize. That's
yes.
definitely true. It is not easy to think in the long term, and there are a whole bunch of different chess moves that you can make in the process of getting to the very end. So that's
Yes.
definitely true.
Yeah, the algorithms are endless. Well, not endless,
Yeah,
but yeah. I wanted to
they
ask
will.
this business administration student a
Mhm.
question about which subjects would they recommend that I can take. That's very what's the word I'm looking for? um, that could assist me in making better choices because I want to, I don't want to waste my time on subjects that I might not use.
Right. So, like, what do you mean? Like, give you like better like decision making skills, or
Anything like which is the subjects that they most enjoyed.
okay, I'll ask that in the chat. So,
Uh,
any other business administration students in the chat, what are or were your favorite business courses
yeah.
at UO People? So let's see if anybody bites. If you are the student who is watching and wants to, not only help your fellow classmates, but also help Nadia, who is currently on the live stream, let us know what are some of your favorite business courses at Your People. We have someone who is watching from Monrovia, Libya, or Liberia, excuse me, Monrovia, Liberia. Thank you so much for joining us, Abose. I hope I said that right. And the iconic Nadia said, or they said, Nadia always takes mixed combination courses, like one hard and one easy, and they don't take more than two courses in a single term. That was advice from one of the students, the iconic.
Thank you so much for that advice. I will definitely take it into consideration because I would not be able to take three subjects at once.
Yeah.
Or course, sorry.
Yeah, but those are some great words of advice because some people they can manage that, but if you are not a UO People student and you just happen to be tuning in, thank you for tuning in. But typically if you're taking one course at the University of the People, it will require you to study anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a week for that one course. So if you want to take two courses, then you're basically kind of working like a part-time job, almost a full-time job because then you'll be studying 30 to 40 hours a week. So just make sure when you are, applying and registering for your courses, that are careful with how many courses you're taking because it's definitely not easy to take three courses. Even though it's online, you still have to do all the assignments and do all the reading and then review the material. And for anyone who might, need some study tips, Nadia, how do you typically go about studying or like breaking up your coursework throughout the week?
Um, you probably don't have my schedule. Well, I sent you my schedule. So basically, I just keep a schedule, you know, to make sure that I have time for everything. I normally work out how many hours. it would take me to do an assignment, then I obviously have my 2 hours in the afternoon that I'll probably sit and do reading assignments. Um, so basically, the one that takes the longest is always the written assignments.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that I have about 2 days for them, say about maybe Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because they normally have to be in on Thursdays. So
Hmm.
how else? Just like sleeping healthy. Um,
Getting enough rest is important, honestly.
yeah,
A lot of people don't, but I like to be fully rested all the time if I
yes.
can be.
Another interesting thing that I actually also learned from the materials was that when you go to sleep, I took like a small psychology on the side with one of my subjects, and what it said was when you go to sleep, you basically storing your information into like a now this word.
Like a
Oh,
bank, like a mental bank.
there was a term that they used. So, yeah, basically, it just goes and stores it into the long term memory lobe thing. If I'm not, saying it incorrectly, I don't mean to like this the industry or anything. It's very difficult words to learn. And so basically, also what I used to do is after I do my reading assignments or I'm doing assignments, I normally take like a half an hour nap. So just to store that, and then as I wake up, I continue on with the assignments, and then just go about my day.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Using sleep to, keep things locked in. I like that idea.
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's like physically all that true, but I'm gonna take their word for it.
But it's been working so far. Right. It's been working so far.
Yes.
Don't knock it. Try it. And it's been working. So,
Okay, I'll win this one. There's no doubt about it.
yes.
See, this card, yeah, she gives all my cards indestructible, so they can't die. It doesn't matter if they're stronger than my cards.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Angel of Hope.
Some of these cards are really cool, and I haven't picked one of them up. Like, I love how they made details into the cards moving. I can stretch out this round, just to try and find one of those. Oh, no, 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 wait, wait. Yeah, I really had a thing about gaming. I don't know how many people has watched Ready Player One. Like, I would give anything to have, like, be alive in that kind of generation. I know that
Yeah.
there are a lot of negative things towards it, but I don't know. I think I would find it very exciting
Yeah.
to,
And
yeah.
I know with gaming, I know this is just one of the games that you've played before, but what are some of your favorite games that you enjoy playing?
Oh, my favorite games. That is definitely Warcraft 3, playing Skibby's Castle.
Mm.
Unfortunately, my hard drive, not the hard drive, external hard drive, kind of crashed, so I
Oh
can't play it
no, it crashed.
anymore.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
I could probably take it to go and see if it can get fixed, but that hasn't really popped up on my schedule yet.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's hard, but I hope you can get it fixed so you can get those games back. I remember my external hard drive broke, I think, in January, and it took me forever to. I had it backed up, thankfully, but it took me forever to transfer all those files over because there was a lot of different games. But hopefully, they can fix it for you so you can get access to those games again.
Well, I recently got uncapped data. I don't know, it's not a big deal in other countries, but apparently it's a big deal in our country. Ah, here's one of those cards. Um, that and now I've officially got uncapped, so I can go look for it to try and download it. My friend has a copy of it. I can just ask her to WeTransfer it. Is it WeTransfer? I think. So yes.
That's perfect. Yeah, I hope we can. That'll be really helpful. We'll
Yeah.
see.
That game's a bit
Find out on
more,
the next episode.
it's a bit more upbeat. I'm just waiting for this thing to go away. I don't know, I just wanna show you the quad. Stop doing that. Cause I
Let's
used to
see.
there we go. See,
Yes.
that's amazing. I don't know if you can see it. It's like it flies
Yeah,
up.
that's awesome.
That's very nice.
I'm like, it actually is a little animated inside. Well, I guess it stops eventually, but
Yeah.
it animates inside of it before it does. And I know you said you were into animation as well. Have you ever animated anything? Like, do you use
No.
Blender or any other animation software?
Unfortunately, I have not. Like, in some kinds of things, I wish that when I start with something, I'm already a professional.
Right.
And I wish that. So, uh, yeah, no, I have not. Probably one day, if like I have a mentor next to me to say, this is how you do this, this is how you do that,
Yeah.
then it's probably a different story.
Yeah. But still, I think it's good to at least, try it out because I do think that you learn a lot of things organically on your own. And you might not think that you'll be able to, but there are great ways like YouTube and other websites that have like hands-on explanations for how you can actually do things. Like for me, I just started in Blender like last week, and I definitely am not good at it at all. But I was able to like render in a little character and try to move it around. And who knows what I'll be able to do next. I just have to keep practicing and,
Yeah.
watching videos and trying. And I think Blender is a free software, but it just depends on, how if you don't have like a high-end computer, you can still do some smaller animations and practice different things on there too.
Yeah.
So, give it a shot if you do have any time, because I know there's not that much time in your busy schedule.
Well, I will take it out, but I don't remember. I don't think you saw last time when who's the guy that helped me with the stream?
Monster Apparel. Yes, the one who helped us
Yes,
with fixing the
he looked at my graphics, just to see what graphics I run on, and he opened up and then he started laughing because I actually currently do not have a graphics card in my computer.
Oh wow.
I'm running from my computer, the motherboard's graphics. So it's weird that after my graphics card crashed, my Photoshop stopped giving me errors when I wanted to open it up. So I don't know if my graphics card on the motherboard is much better than the graphics card that I had, but something I can play Valorant, I can stream Valorant, I can,
Hmm.
I don't have a problem with all games, just some games. Um,
Right.
so yeah, I don't think it would work on my computer. Well, I can try it out and see how well it does, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
expect much.
Yeah. I don't blame you. But I'm glad that you have like you at least know maybe you can get um what happened? Forgot to show Mortal Kombat game. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do Mortal Kombat anytime soon, but maybe one day in the far, far future. That is a possibility, but as of right now, we only have a few games that we can play on the YouTube channel. But you can always, we are always looking for new games like Magic of the Gathering and different things like that that you all can watch and check out as well. Um, Hello, everyone who is joining us. Thank you to all the new faces who are tuning in and joining. And I know that you talked about some of the other games that you enjoy playing earlier. What's like one game that you tried and you were just like, I will never play this game again?
Recently,
Yeah.
um, Kibi's
Or it could be an
Keeper.
old game too.
Kibi's
You said
Keeper.
TV's Keeper?
Yes.
What kind of game?
It's basically like an adventure kind of game, and then I know I had to pick up these fruits, and I couldn't understand that why this little, I don't know, cat creature wasn't following me. So it turned out that I had to feed him these fruits. And
Oh
okay,
wow.
yeah, and I think because my graphics card was not, fully functioning, it was very difficult to play it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and if there are some things that should be added to a game, especially like instructions.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like nowadays we have games that have like sometimes the tutorials are a little long. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I skip it at some point, but I do think that a lot of the older games just really threw you into it and expected you to figure it out along the way. And it does help you with like problem solving, but it also sometimes takes a really long time to understand what the point of the game is if you don't have any explanation for what you're doing. So,
Yeah. Well, so another game that I really enjoyed playing as a kid was Dungeon Keeper. Ooh, I love that game. And Earthworm Jim. Apparently, they're making a series of this game.
oh wow.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
like
sure. I've got the disc. Like all I need is someone to help me. Just like convert. Not convert. What's it called when you use XP on your?
on the computer?
Yeah. It's not it's emulator.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
have not used one of those before, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I
you
haven't used it.
apparently it's just like run. Use the run application and then you type in some things and then you can play from an XP Windows XP
Oh wow.
yeah, operating system.
Like from the software, yeah.
Yeah. So I do I do have a game that I also want to stream, but I need to activate that first. Uh, yeah.
I'm looking at the cards, I'm like looking at what you're doing and getting distracted. So like right now, I know you're battling against what is it? Sigismund? Is that how you say his name?
I think so. Basically, he's just human cards. We human and angels. Oh, but he's actually beating me right now. We playing with the same decks. It's just mine is a bit more
Oh,
evolved than his. Um, I'm I I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. As soon as I need one more land card, and then I'm gonna use this one that I had earlier. And this card is really not working with me. So every time a creature enters to the battlefield, then he like gives everyone plus how many creatures entered into the battlefield. Okay, let's get rid of
oh.
this guy. Let's get rid of. Wait. Uh, 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 uh.
Oh, apparently they have this game on Samsung. One said that he played this game on his Samsung Dex Android yesterday, but he wasn't good, but he's learning. So hopefully you can give him some tips on how he can handle that.
I can. Well, depending on which kind of decks you play. If you play like just the pure decks, or elements, whatever you call them, then it works out nicely. But I would not recommend playing more than one. Um, wait, sorry. Yeah, more than one element in your deck. If you're good at
Yeah.
it, then by all means, different strokes. But I don't know. Basically, you just need to know what each card does, and then basically, if you have to choose, make sure that you read their abilities, because that normally works out. Especially if I had to choose between this guy and this guy, I would rather play him first because as he gets a +1 every time this guy enters into the field.
Oh,
Um, um, I don't know if I want to kill these
wow.
guys. I have to though.
Decision.
See, because now they come back as flying creatures. I only have one flying creature. Ah, oh, never mind. Let's play.
Attack.
No,
I'm
I'd
glad to see
rather
we
not.
have.
He's gonna have the advantage because he already has three flying creatures. I only have two flying creatures. I've got two health here. One of these would take
Oh,
over, and then he would just attack with his ground creatures because
wow.
he would have the advantage at that.
Wow, it's really a strategy game through and through.
Yes, I have to really be careful right now. If I'm gonna attack with her because she's got vigilance. So that means that if she attacks, she doesn't go sideways like this. So meaning that I don't waste the creature just to attack.
Wow. Like
No.
there's luck.
Also, now that he only has one flying creature, I can start attacking with both my flying creatures as it wouldn't affect these guys as much. I probably want to get rid of
Yeah.
this guy. Um, just like this, maybe. Watch.
I see the iconic ask, is UoPeople planning for an online graduation ceremony? We have a lot of students who are at different stages of their degree, so it would be kind of difficult to plan a graduation ceremony for every single term because technically we have students who are graduating at different terms. But I think it would be cool if we could host something like that at least once a year, maybe in the summertime or around normal graduation time for most traditional universities, like a winter one and a spring one. I think an online graduation ceremony could be a really cool idea. So we'll think about that. Thanks for putting that idea in my head. Now I gotta figure out how we can put that together. So shout out to the iconic for that now, in case that does become a thing in the future at UoPeople.
Yeah, you should write that down, make a note of it, and then when
Yes,
we come
definitely.
back, and then we're like, we did it.
Yeah, exactly. It might take a couple months, but it takes time to plan something good. So hopefully we can get that into the works for maybe the summertime or maybe sometime in the winter for the end of the new year or the end of the year into the new year. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna play a different deck, so just to get like a different perspective. And then,
Perfect. Yeah.
how much time is there still left?
About 15 minutes left in the stream.
Okay, alright.
We can do this round and then, or just do one more round. And I saw you won again. Clean sweep.
Let's see, let's see. No. I'm trying to think which one I'm better at. Can I quickly? I just really want to check something. Um, yeah,
Ken said congrats on the win.
thanks, thanks. Okay, so
Another win.
I haven't unlocked all of those decks, so I'm gonna play this guy then. Not a big fan of him, but let's do it.
Let's do it. Try something new. Switch it up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe one player.
If you've been enjoying this live stream, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already, so that you can check out some more of our live streams that we have here, because we have a whole bunch of different live streams that we do on the channel. We have student spotlight live streams. We have multiple esports live streams you can check out. So If you haven't seen Magic of the Gathering and this is your first time seeing it, there are also some other esports streams that we've done, like Valorant and some other games that have been played on the channel. So check out the playlist that we have on the channel. There are a whole bunch of other students as well. And Nadia is a business administration student. So if we have any other business administration students who are joining us for today, you guys have your representative technically here right now who is killing the game and has, I think, 3 wins under her belt. So let's see if she can sink a fourth one.
I think it's only two since just to be fair.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That first
Okay.
bot, gave me the win. And
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Technically.
yeah.
Okay. See, humble. So we'll give her two. Let's see if she can get her third one. Let's see.
This is nice. I love the graphics they put into it. The first time I saw it, I was like, wait, what? Oh, it's amazing. I love the
Yeah, I'm like
artwork.
it's like so I love like the small details that are added into almost every video game. I feel like if you look hard enough, you'll find something that you didn't see the first time around.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is very unfortunate. They did not give me great cards, so
Let's see what you can do. Hopefully you can still pull through. I think you can.
seven. I've got three. Yeah. Well, four. What do we do? It's a bit crucial. Let's just do it. Wait, wait. This guy. I know he's got a this deck that I'm playing. I know that he's got a card that you can pick up two cards because I'm not doing well on the pickups here.
Oh, that's okay.
So I was wondering if this was not it, but it's not. Let's just do. Okay, alright. Oh, that's great news. I can use that. Alright.
Yes.
Oh. What oh, I need one more. Okay,
You
that's
got it.
great, that's great, that's great. All of them. Yes. Okay, so I can still make it.
Ooh, you got it. We feel the third win coming. You can sink it. I see it.
Come on. Give me another one.
Yeah.
No. This is the same card.
Oh no.
But that's right. At least he doesn't have anything to attack me with. But now he just keeps on getting more. See, that's the thing that I like about his deck, Sigismund. Um, that he's got a lot of creatures. Unfortunately, this one is very slow. No! Oh my
Oh
word.
no.
Why do I have that?
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay, I should let it die. There's a flying creature. Oh no. I should just restart this. Um, I see this guy's the problem. I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Now I lose a life. Oh my word. Okay. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna restart.
It's okay.
Unfair. I lose. Huh. Okay, this is a bit better. Okay. Uh,
Do the next round. Oh, my educational background. So I have my bachelor's degree from the University of Pittsburgh, and I majored in business administration, marketing to be specific, and then minored in Korean. So that is what I have. And then after graduating, I became a teacher in Houston, and I taught sixth grade English. And I did my own freelancing for marketing as well as digital art and digital media. And that's how I stumbled across UoPeople and their digital content position. And that's what I've been doing now with eSports and different videos and fun things like that on the YouTube channel. So I'm really happy that I was able to kind of, like Nadia, create my own educational journey and figure out the things that I liked. So now I have a job that I like, that I enjoy doing, and I get to, meet with different students and people from different educational backgrounds and cultural backgrounds to talk about things like video games and education and fun things and food and all the other things that I like to talk about. So it's been a really fun experience here at Yo People. Um, a mulligan, yes. Ken said that he likes to restart. So I'm glad that we're restarting our cards and putting together some really awesome blocks and, attacks against our opponent in this round.
Yeah. Actually, I'm glad I got some creatures. That's a win.
Yes, definitely. Like you're gonna get your flying creatures to protect you soon. Gonna be able to use what you need.
Yeah. I need. Oh, this card. This card. Wait, how many do I need? Four, five. Okay. Oh, nice. Um, do I? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm happy I'm part of the business administration group. I know what it's like to, learn about business, but you guys get to learn about it in an even more amazing way since you guys get to, we had transfer students or foreign exchange students at my university, but it was different than actually getting to read your peers' coursework and actually be able to see, cultural differences and business styles. Because a lot of people at Yo People, they're working and taking their courses. So you are actually getting to, review paperwork from people who are already in the business field, who are already part of the business culture of another country or of another, company. So I think that that's really interesting to get that firsthand perspective from, yes, you're a student as a business administration student, but you're also a business worker. So it's really amazing how in depth you guys get to understand the business world by reviewing your own coursework and reviewing the papers that you guys are writing about your experiences in business.
Mm.
And Nadia, we have a question from the iconic. He said, "What are both of your favorite foods?" I'll let you go first.
Foods. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, me go first.
I can think of it because I love food. My favorite food I would say is probably a tie between jollof rice and noodles. I have a thing for noodles, like any kind of noodles, really, pasta noodles,
Yeah,
instant
pasta is
noodles.
nice. Pasta is nice.
Yeah. But anything like spicy, but specifically jollof rice, like if you just put like a whole pan of jollof rice in front of me, I'd probably eat like five different plates by myself. But I think anything spicy, like it's calling my name, yes, I'm there for it.
I do like jalapenos. I do like those.
Oh, you say you like, oh, yes.
I like a lot of food.
Yeah, I'm
um,
like, food is like my favorite subjects. Like, yes.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is my favorite food since I, enjoy a lot of things. Ah,
Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite because there are a lot of great foods out there.
Like I would really like to try different kind of cultural foods. Okay, I'm gonna lose this game again. I don't like this.
Oh, it's okay. We can actually count that third win technically because because you did win, even if the bot you thought the bot should have done something else, he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, alright. No, but that's alright. I don't normally play with this card. No. And there we go. I have lost.
Oh no. It's okay. You
Yeah,
still had a great game.
I did.
You think you'll be able to put there's about 4 minutes left in the live stream. Do you think you'll be able to play another round or do you want to end it here?
I can play another one, quick one, and then I'll just play
Okay.
with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically, yeah, getting back to fees, like, I would like to try, Hitachi chicken, well, no, Kamach. I used to watch this guy on YouTube, then he goes to, like, Korean restaurants, and then he
Hmm.
tries their foods. And I was like, oh, it's so wish, to try that. Japanese
Yeah.
food, maybe Mexicans, maybe one time, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
What are the common foods? I haven't really had like South African cuisine before, but what are the common foods that you guys typically have out there?
oh, pop and Vosh, basically. We ate that just yesterday. So I don't know if you know what's boerewors. It's
What is it made of? Like, is it like potatoes? Is it like
no,
pizza?
it's a
I don't.
sausage. Like you make hot dog
Ooh,
rolls with it, but it's like kind of
ooh,
minced into what do you call that skin? They put it around, and then like pop is basically a starch. Um,
ooh.
uh, I
That sounds good.
I don't know how to explain it in English. Apparently, Baboti is also something that we do, but I've never tried it. Funny enough. Um,
Hmm, what's that?
apparently it's like rice with um I don't know if you could say it's like a egg fried rice kind of vibe with like um that's a shame. I'm not really familiar with the foods, but like pop and vosh is one thing that we do, and especially and fries as well. Um, where it's like a
Fries, you said?
yeah a barbecue.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we like you normally do a lot of different kinds of meats. That's also nice. Oh, now I know what my favorite food is. It's pork rashes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds good.
honey glazed pork rashes. Oh,
That sounds really good. I'm like, I haven't tried it. But I'm always down to try new foods. I just feel like there's so many few foods out there that people, have or created culturally. Living in Houston, there's a lot of different foods that like I can go try, like Mexican food or, sushi or Japanese food. There's this place called Gaikaku that me and my partner really like going to whenever we eat our like Korean barbecue style. It's like Korean barbecue and Japanese barbecue. So I really like how all of it is created out here because you really do get to try different foods, but it'd be really fun to be able to go to the actual country that the food was created in and
yeah.
try it, of course, because that's when it tastes the best.
I don't know if you ever watched Uncle Roger on Facebook.
Uncle Roger? I
Yeah,
think so. What's that?
he's an Asian guy. Oh no. And he also like comments on the way people make Asian food, whereby it's not exactly how they
Yeah.
yeah. It's not how they make it. Like you lose that cultural um s- uniqueness in the food.
Yeah.
So
And it's true. I feel like every culture has their own method of making food, and sometimes you can learn and make it in your own way, but it's different when you've grown up and you've gotten a family recipe that's been handed down and you get to cook that for someone, definitely tastes
Oh
a lot
yes,
different.
definitely. As a child, my mom always used to make Sunday lunch, where it's basically like roast potatoes with the roast lamb, uh, scoreboat. I don't know what is it in English. Yes, it's
That's
just like a lamb roast, and then you roast it with the potatoes, and then she gets rice, she gets some gravy from the roast potato, oh, the roast, and like all of these vegetables, and that's one thing that was um, passed down through the family. Also, the way we make spaghetti, we use tomato sauce while we're busy making mince instead of tomato paste and sugar.
oh,
Another thing
I'm like,
also that's
mm-hmm,
also not familiar in other countries is when butter squash, the pumpkin,
mm-hmm.
we make it with butter and sugar and not butter and salt.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My there's so many different ways to try, food, honestly, in general is awesome. I love hearing different ways that people make their meals because it always gives me some good ideas for my own.
Yeah. Also, I love to make food. Um, I made something recently that was amazing. Oh, potato bake. I don't know if that's a cultural thing or it's basically where you like slice the potatoes into well slices, and you like pack it out on a uh, in a tray, and then you put cream
Ooh,
with it, some garlic, aromat, salt, pepper, and then you just give it like a couple of layers, and then yeah, you put it in the oven,
sounds good.
and as soon as the potatoes are soft, and then you just put like grated cheese over it.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Cheese, potatoes, food, meat, just everything put together. Sounds delicious.
Yes.
Now I'm super hungry. Right after this stream, I'm definitely gonna eat a whole meal.
Yeah, I also haven't eaten now since coming from work, so I think that's probably also gonna be first on my list.
Definitely.
Maybe make an egg sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I made a what do you I used three slices, and made two eggs.
Layers.
Yeah,
Oh yes, got layers to it.
with some
Even
mayonnaise
better.
and some Nando's hot sauce. That was amazing.
Even better. Yes. I love it.
Finally.
Let's see. Yes. Are you able to get her to block her? Yes.
Yeah. Gives me life link, so basically when they attack me I don't lose any life, I actually gain life. I'm a bit scared of this guy though. I think he can kill me. He-
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is basically death, so it's mostly zombies. If I have to kill this one, he just comes back with a 1+1 here. So it's 2-2. Um, yeah, you have to like really think about these kinds of things. I don't think she's vigilant, so I don't want to attack with her at the moment. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep her there. No, I hate this. Okay, see, they did it now. Not cool, my guy. So basically, when she does that, she doesn't lose any creatures at all. This is gonna take a while.
You got it.
I hate how she's just like throwing creatures down, and I've already only got lands. That's pretty much all I had. Oh, I did have some creatures. No. Oh no. So every time a zombie enters the field, this guy's like, "Give me babies." So it, yeah, it just zombies come up, and it's just great news. So this card just basically entraps one of his cards. So that's alright.
Mm,
That's good. I was really hoping this was gonna be over in 4 minutes, but I
it's
came
okay.
into a predicament.
He's not making it easy.
No. Well, that's the nice
Ooh, a
part, you know.
double patty juicy beef burger with a glass of mango shake. Not the icon is talking about a wonderful meal for us all. That sounds wonderful.
What's that?
Uh, he said that a double patty juicy beef burger with a glass of mango
Oh, okay.
shake would be a great meal. It would. And in Dormitus, I hope I said that right. There is a UoPeople eSports Discord. I will drop the link in the chat for you if you are interested in joining.
Can we put extra sides on the double patty burger? You know, like
Ooh, yeah. Add some
maybe some
some
mushroom sauce.
sauce. Yes. And
Oh,
some onions, some grilled onions, some jalapenos.
no.
Throw it all in there.
Some bacon, extra bacon, halloumi cheese. Oh.
Yeah.
So many to choose from. I'm literally just trying to get a bit more creatures on my field here before I start attacking, but it's insane how many creatures she keeps getting onto the field. There we go. I can use this guy. Not yet, not yet. I badly want to attack now. This thing is a problem. Every time a creature enters the field, she gets +1 life. 31.
Oh. She said, I'm not making this easy.
No, there's another deck, also light. I can't stand it. He's got a little bit of creatures, and then what he's got extra is these enchantments, and they normally say that um get like +4/+4. Some of them get double strike, and then you can get life steal. So he puts all of
Oh,
it
wow.
onto one creature, and then that creature is unstoppable. At one point, he was on 338 life points, and I just said, no, this is not gonna work. Oh, okay, I
Mm-mm.
wasn't too far behind. I was like 57 or something.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
okay, okay, let's take out these big guys first. Wait. I want this guy. No. If I can avoid someone dying, that would be.
That would be helpful. That's
Yeah.
the goal.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. Wait, it's. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna own it. That guy shouldn't have waited, but I think he didn't want me to grab lifesteal from. I don't know
From
what
the
this guy
stars.
is. Yeah. I can start attacking with more creatures as well now. Because he's got 3, so basically I just need these 3 to block them.
You got it.
Oh, I probably should not have done that. Okay,
Uh-oh.
no, it's right, it's right.
Okay, good.
Oh, good. 'Cause I got these. Alright, that's the nice thing about having flying creatures is that they can't attack it. Only that one deck with the spiders.
Mhm.
They can
Oh
normally
wow.
attack flying creatures. I could really go
Well,
for
I'm
that
glad.
burger now. Sorry?
Yes, everyone is gonna get a meal after this live stream.
Yeah, today we had a
Definitely.
special for two ice pines for 188 rand, which is very cheap in our country.
Hmm.
Um, uh, and I so badly wanted one, and I thought, no, not today.
Not today. It's okay.
Yeah. If I could, like if I go to a restaurant and I could like order a basket of everything on the menu, I would. But
Right.
not like full plates, like basically just like a taste of everything on the menu.
Right. Just like a half plate,
Yeah.
small size plate.
Yeah. Um
All right, we're going to be wrapping this up shortly, everyone. Thank you all so much. Nadia is closing out soon. So this is going to be her last round. If you are just joining us, Nadia is a business administration student who has been streaming Magic of the Gathering since 3 Eastern time. So if you do want to catch this replay on our YouTube channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe because this video will stay up after the stream is over so that you all can watch it as much as you want and maybe get some, tips and watch some tricks and things like that on how you can make your own or, win as many times as Nadia has won for your own Magic of the Gathering gameplay. Is there anything you want to the wonderful audience that we've had before we close out today, Nadia?
yeah, I just wanted to also just say thank you to everyone for joining in. We really appreciate the support and yeah, thanks for the questions. They were quite interesting. Thank you for the food. Now we're all hungry. Um,
Yes, we're gonna eat something good after this stream.
yeah. And yeah, that's
Yes,
basically that. Just thanks, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day or evening wherever you're all from. Um,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all so much. A special shout out to our business administration students who are watching, and also Ken, the iconic, and Caveman for all of your great input and questions and comments. I hope you all have a great day or night, and we will see you on the next esports live stream. Bye, everyone.